Hey, what's going on, guys? Mike with Manly Mentality. I want to talk briefly today about goal setting, in regards to your fitness and what you're looking for. So for those of you who haven't seen my earlier videos, about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago, I was 280 plus pounds, just fat, unhealthy, mentally, physically, just felt like total shit. Had no drive, no passion for life. Ended up going to the doctor and getting some blood drawn, finding out that I had, amongst some other health issues, low testosterone, below 200. So got on TRT and have been on that for about two years, a little over 2 years. But when I first started and I started doing a bunch of research on TRT and everything, my whole life I had kind of yo-yoed up and down, from fit to unfit and healthy, unhealthy, nutritionally, from a fitness standpoint, mentally, all that shit. And, I learned some lessons through that by getting fat and unhealthy again, and realized that if I'm going to go on TRT and make this a life-changing event, not just one of those phases, I can't just, I've got to set a goal and achieve it and set multiple goals, not, have one ultimate goal and then have several goals within that ultimate goal, that allow me to achieve the ultimate goal. For example, when I was 280, my ultimate goal was getting down to 200 pounds, which I've achieved, and since then set more goals. But, you got to have baby steps. You can't just, quit everything. You can't just completely dramatically change your lifestyle and expect for it to, expect for you to stay on that process, that progress, because, you're going to get sick of it. You're going to get burnt out. You're going to get tired of it. So for me, what I did was, first and foremost, after getting on the TRT, which was the fundamental building block for where I am today, was saying, okay, I don't work out now. I'm not physically active at all. I'm gonna go ahead and start working out. I'm not going to change my diet. I'm not going to change anything else. I'm just going to get up in the morning and go work out 5 or 6 days a week until that becomes habit, until that's habitual. So, that's what I did for literally almost a year and a half, a little over a year and a half. Never even changed my diet. Got down to 225 pounds or so. But I worked out hard. I worked out every single day, 6 days a week, sometimes 7. If I didn't work out on the 7th day, I would at least do yoga or something where I still was active, or walked, but maybe needed a rest. I would take maybe a couple days off here and there, but ultimately just hammering in that new habit and hammering in that new, process of getting up in the morning, going and work out without completely changing everything else. Once I got to a point where I hit a wall, where my weight wasn't coming off anymore. I felt great. I was fit, but I was still not to my goal. That's when I decided, okay, now I got to implement some nutritional changes and some diet changes. And again, I didn't just go from, eating shit to 100% eating healthy, because I knew that would not be sustainable. So, I just gradually implemented, changes. For example, if I would, on days that I wanted to go get fast food, instead of going to McDonald's or, some nasty shit like that, I would go to Chipotle. I'd get a chicken bowl. So it didn't feel like I was necessarily on a diet. It didn't feel like I was, voiding myself of the pleasure of eating good food, because obviously eating was a crutch of mine, and eating good food was something that I was, that I enjoy in life, and I still do to this day. But it's just about making gradual changes. If you try to change everything at once, it's not going to be sustainable. You're going to fail, and every single thing that you've done is going to completely fail because you're going to give up on yourself. So start small, baby steps, work your way up. Once you hit a wall, or and you'll notice it, you'll realize it. Once you hit that point, then say, okay, it's time for me, to add in something else, to add in, a different diet, to add in, maybe more working out, different style of working out, change up your workout routine, that sort of thing. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to ask. If you like my channel, my content, go ahead and hit subscribe.